for the Broncos is. So they get it done, man. They get it done behind Bo Nix. They get it done behind Sean Payton, calling a heck of a game. 31 rushes, 38 passes. It's the exact number that you and I called for earlier in the season, and it's about as good as it's going to get when it comes to Sean Payton. Cortland Sutton leading the team in receptions. I love what you said earlier, Cease. That 10-target number for Cortland, that's where the conversation needs to start, and they got there yesterday, and then they did enough on the running game with 6 different rushers to account for 152 yards, 2 different touchdowns, Bo and RJ getting in the back of the end zone. Passing game was more than good enough. Running game was more than good enough. They got it done on the defensive side, and their special teams didn't hold them back.
And this gives you confidence with RJ Harvey because when he follows his blocks, he looks really good. Really good. There are 0 problems with RJ Harvey when he follows the play as designed. When RJ Harvey tries to improvise or hesitates or takes a stutter step or dances in the backfield when he gets the handoff, that's when disaster strikes. The discipline is too much in this league. And yes, the Raiders stink, and yes, they laid down. These are we can fully admit this. The Raiders completely laid down outside of that first drive. But to build that confidence, and RJ, it's there. I'm sure the film study a week ago after the Commanders game was like, no, dude, look at how the holes are opening up. If you hit the hole on time, everything is timing and rhythm. I love football for many, many reasons. Many reasons. There's so many things in the brilliant design of this great game, this beautiful game that we love. But the timing of it, you think it's just hand the ball and smash up into some guys and push forward for 3 yards.
Yeah.
There's a timing, almost a ballet type of choreography that you must have with a rushing attack. And RJ Harvey was making beautiful music yesterday, just keeping it right between the tackles, following your blocks, taking what's there. And he's clearly got a nose for the end zone. How many? Is he up at 10 touchdowns yet? He's got 9, I believe, right?
I think 9, he's got the rushing one yesterday.
9 touchdowns on the season. I mean, dude's got a complete nose for the end zone. You'll love to see it with 4 games left. He's going to get double-digit touchdowns.
And honestly, we talked about getting to the Chiefs game on Christmas night before you go, all right, let's evaluate him as a starting running back. I mean, with his 75 rushing yards, then the additional 25 receiving yards. Well, what more are you going to ask for a dude that gets to touch the ball 23 times and gives you 100 yards all purpose? Pretty good for a rookie that's been the second fiddle until 3 weeks ago.
This is the exact game we needed from RJ Harvey. We needed to see this from this young man because he's showing the capability of being a lead rusher. He's showing the capability of being a guy that can be the centerpiece of what you do. He's showing the capability of, hey, you've got to grind out a lead. And that's an important thing, especially in the playoffs. In the playoffs, you got to run the ball. You got to play great defense. They can play great defense. We've had questions about them being able to run the ball. And yes, the Raiders laid down. But at the same time, I look at what RJ Harvey has learned. I look at, and I try to at least in everything in life, like, what are you learning? What are you learning? You had a nice weekend in Indiana and then had a bad day recovering.
Worst day ever.
What did you learn?
I'm too old.
You probably learned something, right?
Yeah.
With RJ Harvey. What did he learn? I don't care if the Raiders laid down. He was following his blocks. He was staying with the play, and they are blocking him to get the type of yards. 75 yards is a great number on the ground for RJ Harvey. He doesn't need to be a 100-yard rusher. It's nice if he can. But in a Sean Payton system, if you're getting 75 yards on the ground, you're doing your job well and pass blocking well as well. He's earning more opportunities.
And I go back to Washington's game a week ago in overtime. He makes such a – it's not even a big block. Like, it's not going to stand out of, oh, I remember that. He laid that guy out. It's not even that. It's what we've talked about before. All you basically have to do is get in the way. And even if you get run over – and you still give Bo Nix the half a second, the 0.8 seconds he needs to get the ball out of his hands, you've done your job. Didn't look good, but I go back to that block, and I think that's hey, you're watching it on film as you're saying, you got in the guy's way. You allowed Bo to make that throw downfield. That big block is a part of the winning formula.
Right.
You do one of those, it turns into 2, 2 into 4, 4 into 8, so on and so forth. It's just that we talk about it all the time with the Broncos, learning how to win games in different ways that builds confidence. One big block pickup for RJ goes a very, very long way.
I like that big block pickup.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about big block pickup. Okay, there you go. I refrained from any BBW references, so there we go.
9 touchdowns is no joke, even if Sean is game planning that for him. You still have to get in, talking about RJ from the text line. 9 touchdowns for any player, 9 touchdowns as a rookie that looked like he was drinking from a fire hose for the first 6 weeks is a really good number.
It's a really great number. By the way, Rodrigo with a it's time to play the game. is the theme song for the Broncos.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're getting a ton of these. Some of them I can't say, but yeah, that Ice Cube song is pretty good there from Hulk, our texter. I think we all know that one. A Rough Riders anthem. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop.
Okay.
That's not bad either.
Or some Luda. The fact that Kev knew who Ludacris was made me so happy last week. I was like, Kev.
Did I see that Ludacris put out a new song? Did he put out a brand new rap song?
No idea.
Okay.
Not keeping up with Luda since he went to space in a car.
What do you mean?
One of the Fast and Furious.
Oh.
They went to space.
I didn't know.
The damn car's in space. It's craziness.
I got out of Fast and the Furious after the second one, I think.
You didn't even, what? Second one was Tokyo Drift?
No, that was Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too
Fast, Too
Furious,
Furious.
yeah.
Okay.
Tokyo Drift was third, but that was the best one. Too Fast, Too Furious.
That was a pretty good one.
That's the best one.
First and two are pretty good, and then, as you said, they start sending cars in space.
5 was okay.
How many are they on?
9?
Oh, my God.
98.
Wow. Hey, if it's making money, it's successful, right?
Exactly.
Bunch of suckers lining up for that every single week.
Well, Broncos fans lining up to see this team get these wins. This is the way you win in the playoffs. That's the combination. Bo Nix spreading around to 11 different receivers, but you running the ball effectively. And with all the multiple players doing it, I'd like a little bit more Marvin Mims. Maybe that takes a carry or two away from Adam Prentice. Maybe Nate Atkins, when he's healthy, takes away. But Adam Prentice, listen, a hot fullback talk here at 12:11. Adam Prentice is playing so well, I don't know if I really want to take him off the field.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, the last 3 games, key plays, like 3rd and something to move the chains, and Prentice has done it. I kind of, I don't know if Nate Atkins gets Wally pipped here because it's fullback compared to H-back, but still, okay, just keep this up and have this emphasis and have the success, right? Because I think Sean responds to the success that you have.
Yeah.
If RJ Harvey doesn't go out there on that first carry and make hay, then Sean might get a little bit nervous on that run it play sheet, and he might go away from the ground game. So if you execute, you're going to get the rock. You block, you get the rock. But if you execute and you have this sustained success with the ground game, Sean Payton's going to have a propensity to want to do it more.
With the 17 carries that Sean gave RJ, I mean, he earned the 17. Now showing what he showed, is there it's going to depend on game structure, but I was going to ask, hey, in the next month here with Green Bay, Jacksonville, KC on the road, LA, is there a game where we get to see an RJ Harvey with 20 carries? He got it to 17, and
17.
I don't think you and I thought that you were going to get that with RJ Harvey.
13.
He earned it in the moment yesterday.
Right. So maybe there would be, again, if you're closing out a game late and the other team, you want them to drain their timeouts, you've got to run the ball. You have to. And that takes everybody. So the fact that it took everybody yesterday and they look good doing it, okay, build the confidence and then do it again against, of course, much tougher opponents.
100%. And then when we talk about RJ, he's obviously a part of the conversation. Really, I think Bo is the person we should talk about a lot when we say how much better can they get. The another gear conversation from last week. We talked about can they have another gear. Then we listed 8 playmakers and Bo being the top of that. Just think if he takes these little steps forward over the next month, and then we're getting ready for either wild card weekend if they're having to play on that, or the divisional round if they stay in this driver's seat and earn the first round bye. If everything else stayed the same, and Bo took the little steps we've seen him take in the last 3 weeks, and maybe this week was a bigger step than the last couple, and everything else stayed the same, I still think they're a lot better going into the postseason.
Yeah.
Then you have a quarterback that you can trust, an offense that can be carried by that quarterback instead of, hey, the run game has to be perfect, the splits have to be perfect between run and pass, and Bo can't make mistakes.
Well, I'll ask you a question to answer your question or statement. Is everything going to be perfect in the playoffs?
Nope.
So the more that you can do, the better. So when, oh, man, the ground game is just not working today, but the tight ends are, or, oh, man, the deep shots aren't working today, but the draw plays are, the screen passes are, boy, that'd be something. Like, it's when you have a playoff scenario against the best of the best in the NFL, no powerhouses, whatever, you have to be able to be multiple in what you do so that if something's not working, something else can carry the day. Oh, man, the defense is getting shook. I mean, C.J. Stroud's getting you. If the playoffs started today, the Broncos would have a first-round bye. The Patriots would play the Texans. The Texans would likely win that game, which means you would face the Texans the next week.
That'd be the divisional round.
So you get a week of bye, you get a week off, and then the divisional round, the Texans are coming here. Well, what if Stroud's having a great game and Nico Collins is tearing it up and Dalton Schultz, you can't stop him.
Stroud got hurt in the Broncos.
Exactly, right. Yeah. So what if it's that sort of day where your defense is bringing up the rear? Well, it's time for this offense to take over, and you need signs of those building blocks that you have in place based on this Raiders game. So, yes, it's the Raiders. Yes, they suck. Yes, they lay down. But there's things that you can learn in terms of confidence, the building blocks, the play structure, the design, and the sequencing. Sean Payton called a near flawless game. And there are times, many times this year, you and I have had issues with Sean Payton. A couple of times we've had issues with Bo. But a lot of the times when this offense has stumbled, while they keep winning, by the way, we've had issues with Sean Payton's play callings, his sequencing, what's going on. Yesterday was nearly flawless. So if Sean is peaking at the right time while Bo is peaking at the right time, hey, NFL, look out.
You want some numbers to back that up? Kevin just gave me. In the first 10 games for Bo Nix, he had a completion percentage of 61%.
Okay.
In the last 3 games, it's 70. 61's still not terrible, but 70 is next level. That's top-tier quarterback play that you're seeing out of Bo.
That's your next gear.
And I would understand, like, hey, it didn't translate to the touchdown pass, but, I mean, does it always have to? When your special team shows up the way it does, your defense shows up. I know the Raiders got a touchdown and a field goal late, but it was literally too little too late. Your quarterback doesn't have to have those Star Wars numbers that we got used to with Peyton Manning. But you go out and complete balls at 70% clip, his 3 sacks are a ton for him in one game. But if you're not taking sacks and have a 70% completion percentage and you're a threat with his feet like I think he can be, it's like we said, man, how do you stop the Denver Broncos when all of those things are going right?
Right, and you've got some playoff game tests coming up. The great thing is the way this season is set up, you have the confidence, you have the wins, you're at 11 wins. Craziness, right? Everyone said, 11. Well, sorry, I think you said that too.
I said 11, yeah.
11 wins. They got 4 more games left. What are they going to be?
If they only won 11 games now, it'd be a disappointing end of the season, a terrible end of the season.
Don't do that. Isn't that funny about perspective?
Yeah.
Like, take that for example of what you just said. If they didn't win a single game the rest of the year, we'd all be disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God. But 11 is what many, including you, Mace picked it as well. Mace, my man, he picked them at 11 games. And that's where they are now. And it's week 15. You got 4 of these things left.
If they go 500, they get to your 13-win mark. 500. And look, that's possible because of the opponents that are in front of you, but I mean, who knows what it looks like with Kansas City in 3 weeks from now? Are they playing for absolutely anything? Are the Broncos playing for anything? Maybe it's all locked up by the time we get to Christmas night. So it's just a great place to be. And yeah, it doesn't check everybody's box. Everybody wants the, hey, we just won 35-3. The beat downs are always more fun. The touchdowns are awesome to watch and be a part of. But man, what they're doing right now, finding ways to win and getting better in the process, I guess you can ask for more, but I'm going to choose to be satisfied with what I've seen the last 3 weeks.
I think Joker would sign off on this one because the YouTube chat is saying Many Men by 50 Cent should be the theme song for the Denver Broncos season this year.
If Joker has a song memorized, I think that's good enough for all of us. English is a second language, and he memorized that song.
Right.
Something in the way. Nirvana says Swampy in Elizabeth, Colorado.
What's up, Swampy?
Don't Stop Bo Leaving was one. Who is that? Journey,
yeah.
I believe. Obviously, change it to
The morning
Bo
show.
leaving.
When Don't Stop Believing came out, Mike Evans was at his prom. So
The Monkees, I'm a Believer. That's from Chris.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one,
I like
too.
that.
We got really, really good ones. This is why I love the Tribe. A lot of rap song comparisons to who the Broncos are, which is right in our wheelhouse as well.
Exactly.
Although are you more of a rap fan or a metalhead?
I'm a metalhead.
Yeah.
I appreciate hip hop, but give me metal. Make mine metal.
Ooh, speaking of Luda, number 1 spot from Vincent.
Okay.
Sitting in the number 1 spot. That's probably a good one. Maybe we mix that in today, Kev, because that's exactly where they are sitting right now, in that number 1 spot. They are going to get better. We gave RJ Harvey until Christmas to look the part, and here we are 3 weeks before that. Could he have been a little bit better running the football? Sure, but his 17 carries and 75 yards, would the Broncos take that every single week if you know you're going to get – I can't count on an Adam Prentice 9 yards per carry every week, but I even think in the limited role that Jaleel McLaughlin played, 4 carries for 22
Jaleel
yards.
was running
solid.
with energy.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. He's been sitting on the shelf so long. He's been waiting. that when he gets the ball, now don't press, don't do too much, but he's not doing that yet. Don't be careless with the football. But when he comes in, it's instant energy for this Broncos offense. So maybe a couple of more plays for Jaleel McLaughlin I wouldn't be against, just based on what he's done. And, hey, you hang on to the rock, you produce when you're out there. How about a little bit more for Jaleel? I wouldn't be against that.
I think early on it's, again, my speculation. Wouldn't you say Jaleel's pressing because he knows, hey, you're going to get 2 touches. You better make the most of them so it turns into 3 touches. And then you're trying to have a big explosive play every time you touch the ball.
Right.
And it hurts more than it helps.
But perhaps not today, and maybe tomorrow is a better day, you tell me. But I think we need to examine, as the Broncos are the number 1 seed in the AFC, what is different now than what you expected? Because I'm very curious your thoughts on the fullback, your thoughts on Jaleel, right?
Yeah.
My thoughts on this ground game now with RJ Harvey doing this. I think with new information comes new opinions, and we have a different perspective now with the Broncos because they're 11-2, right? And I said 13-4 at the beginning of the year, in April, in fact. I said that of what they could be. Brother, they might be better than that. 13-4 means you're elite.
Yeah.
If they're a 14-win team, dare I say 15-win team,
Damn.
I mean, you are elite.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you would be.
This league is too hard. Even, the Raiders suck. Yeah, this league is too hard. Every single game, unless you face Cleveland. But, like, that's the thing. Every single game is so hard. It's why they say any given Sunday. Well, all these any given Sundays, Broncos coming out on top. So you love to see that. You're building momentum. You're building confidence. What is it for? Is it going to be for something or is it going to be for nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to fall short because your demons that you didn't fix come up in the playoffs?
Yeah.
That's what the Broncos have to look at here. What do you still need to fix on your way? You're not a complete team, but you've got the capabilities of being damn near unstoppable if you hit on all cylinders.
I love this song, and I love the texter's name is Marcos. I love your pizza. Bow Down from West Side Connection. That's pretty good. Bow down when we come to your town.
I love that song.
Who was all in West Side Connection? Ice Cube, Mac 10, and wasn't there someone else?
I just remember Ice Cube and Mac 10.
Because Mac 10 had a little solo act for a little while, and he was pretty damn good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Bow Down. I'm into that one. Here you go. This is your lane, Cease. DY in Monument. Pantera, A New Level. I don't know the song, but I can understand the new level be pretty sweet.
I love it. If it's Pantera, I love it.
What was the song Richie showed us that they turned into soul or whatever?
Well, that was it was a Many Men. Well, I've seen the Many Men. Many Men they have turned into a soul song.
It was
with AI.
It was a hardcore rock song, and it was. I told Rich, I'm like,
oh,
I
it
think
was
this
Slipknot.
Is Slipknot.
Yeah,
I thought that was a better version of the Slipknot song with the AI than actually the original.
Yeah, you're getting that now with AI. By the way, the Broncos have signed Sim McCormick. Mike
Today.
Kliss has tweeted that out. They signed him to their practice squad. So a guy, you're going to like this, built like RJ Harvey.
Okay.
5'8", 205.
Wow.
TSA, Tennessee, or Texas San Antonio, UTSA, was an undrafted free agent back in 2022. So one of those compact running backs.
What does that tell you? They're still.
They're just looking,
Okay.
They're just looking. I think Baday's playing good. He's not dropping passes again. Jaleel McLaughlin we talked about, and RJ Harvey's playing good. So, yeah, you'll continue to keep that up, and you add more reinforcements now. And McCormick is a guy, again, built like he's not RJ Harvey, but he's built in a similar fashion. So if he was pressed into duty, you could do some of the similar things that you do with RJ Harvey. You could do those with Sincere McCormick.
All right. Keep your guys' texts coming. What is your song, your theme song for these Denver Broncos? Joey up in A-Town says, Nelly, I am number one, because that's literally
Of course.
what they are. Hulk getting back in. Bone Crusher, I ain't ever scared. And they're never scared, right? They're never out of a game.
Have you heard the football version of that?
Uh-uh.
It's football time. Once again, it's on. That's
Oh,
on
maybe-
Madden.
maybe we
I think it's
find
on
that.
Madden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which version? I'm about 3 years removed from buying a Madden.
Oh, it's on Madden from like 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. But there's a football version, much like Hip Hop Hooray from
Oh,
Naughty
yeah,
by
hell
Nature.
yeah.
Have you heard the NBA version?
Yes,
NBA.
I have. Yeah.
Oh, I think we
Yeah.
had that conversation.
You're the one that turned me on to it.
Yeah. So there's an NBA version of Hip Hop Hooray, which is awesome. And then there's a football version of Once Again, It's On. I like that. Yeah. So maybe we could dig it up.
And we got West Side Connection fans telling us there was somebody else in the band. Is it a band when they're a rap group?
who was your favorite like collected rap group? Because I've always said like Tupac and the Outlaws were great until the Outlaws came on, and then I didn't care. What was it, Mobb Deep and Biggie? It's like, Biggie was great until Mobb Deep showed up, and then I didn't care.
Mobb Deep were just the guys in the background.
Do you remember, because I'm a big Master P guy, make him say,
hell yeah.
NOLIMIT. Do you remember True? TRU.
I don't think I do.
What? I'm the metal guy, and I remember True?
I loved No Limit as well.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't remember True?
Maybe if I saw him. Is he just the guy in the background with the microphone going like, oh,
No, True.
the whole time?
True was a group with Master P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Real Untouchables, American hip-hop group with members from New Orleans, Master P, C Murder, and Silk the Shocker.
C Murder was the one. Yeah.
Silk the Shocker.
Okay.
Dude, True was awesome.
Yeah. All right. I got to probably check them out. That's got to make the rotation.
My favorite back then was Mystical. Of all the No Limit soldiers, Mystical was my favorite.
He's got some pretty good songs on that No Limit label.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Before, I think he went to jail.
He did.
Yeah.
He's not a good guy.
Okay. Good music, bad guy.
Yes.
All right, keep the text coming. We'll have some fun with that throughout the rest of the show. What's your theme song for the Denver Broncos? 303-713-1043. Same deal over on YouTube.